Takatoshi Hijiyama went to Tokisaka Shrine to find Tsukasa Okino and figure out a way to save everyone. Inside the UFO, Hijiyama and Okino discover the truth about the world. Takatoshi Hijiyama. 300 meters underground, Sector 3 UFO.
I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but...
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side.
Well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Something inside that inner velocitor? It's the thing calling the dymos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the dymos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1.
Yep, the blueprint going back and forth.
Then the factory-fresh dymos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her. The command ship.
Okay.
Huh? Hey, the stall is moving.
Stop!
I command you. Oh, it listened.
It stopped.
Huh. Okay. Strange.
Is this stall some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon. My command...
Okay, let's find a gun then.
Hey, over here too!
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there.
Noble sacrifice!
You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey!
We've seen this before.
Stop!
Okino!
Sunset, Sakura High School front
Damn
gate.
it. Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel.
It's not a thing.
I know what I saw. Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino, and the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him.
To the campus.
Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well.
Okay. Is it do all three or choose the right one? Sakura High School schoolyard? Okay.
Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about time travel. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino. Crawling to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Right, well, let's go. Cafeteria?
This is hardly the time for a snack.
Okay. Sure.
I can't seem to find that teacher.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
Crawling to him for help, leave desperate. You've been in the area for a while, right? Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Yeah, right in front of... never mind.
She's not wrong.
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
You've seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know anything. But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Oh, right behind you.
Understood. Thank you.
What about Morimura?
I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Do you have any idea where she might be?
You need to find Miss Morimura? I think she already went home for the day.
Really? Of all time, she had to be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look somewhere else.
Alright.
I've actually got some stuff to do.
My apologies. I appreciate the help.
Alright, let's go. To the break area? I don't think anybody's here, but... Oh, yeah.
Do you have a moment?
For what?
I'm looking for a shady guy who looks like he might start a fight. Have you seen anyone like that around school?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm talking to him.
The same thing.
Anyone else?
Well, there's also Ogata-kun.
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat? You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Ooh.
Natsuno?
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend, and he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
That's him. Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something. Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Is that all you need?
Yes. Thank you.
Let's go! To the walkway. Behind the school passageway, let's go! What was that? Reminisce. What?
Okino.
That's a very odd thing to do when you're in an emergency.
What's wrong?
This is for you.
What's this?
I really like you.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too?
Mm-hmm.
That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Still not accepting this? Okay.
Guess not. Huh.
That was the wrong thing to say. Alright. Go. The wooden schoolhouse. Not entirely sure why that reminisce point is even there. Miura, where are you?
Nobody here.
No? Alright, well. Never mind. Back we go. Oh.
Huh?
Hello.
You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
He's been with me the whole time, dude.
Takatoshi-san, let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Natsuno, he will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
Ha! There's where the gun came from.
What is this?
a phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Hijiyama laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Akino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
Was it me or was BJ's voice kind of breaking up there? 300 meters underground, Sector 3 UFO.
Okino!
3 active androids detected.
I'm on it.
Ow! Kapow! Last one.
Over here.
Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! We did
Is
it.
it over? Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Hijiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
You didn't read it? Well, that's why the Remembrance thing is there.
Okino!
Oh.
No.
Well, that's interesting.
Okino's. He's gone.
Universal control has isolated him.
Mm-hmm.
So they finally made it here. Okino. You don't have much of a knack for love letters.
Okino's letter's been added to the thought cloud.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
Activate Sentinel has been added to the thought cloud.
Activate Sentinel. That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need. Now let's go. Sentinel number 12!
Oh, still some more.
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel, you're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
Is that true? Has Okino only ever been able to talk to Hijiyama throughout the whole game?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it. To keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the interlocutor's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data. Everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
Mm-hmm.
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control.
Does that include Sawatari?
That world is a simulated space. A massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit?
Absolutely correct.
A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a spec I hadn't noticed at the time, but it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. We were born inside these pods.
And we'll die inside them.
We have never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out.
Yep.
But at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Your country doesn't exist, Hijiyama.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
That's a nice cap to that. To the final battle. I won't let you be alone. 1 mystery file obtained and 6 updated. So, go to the top. Alright, so. Takatoshi Hijiyama. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Hijiyama reads the letter Okino left for him and activates Sentinel number 12, previously Okino's craft. Since Hijiyama and Okino shared Sentinel number 12, Hijiyama was able to communicate with Okino again in the cockpit of the Sentinel. Okino then reveals to Hijiyama that the world they are in is a simulated space, and the cockpit is actually the real world. Okino, although he dies in Universal Control due to an android attack, he's still able to communicate with Hijiyama inside Sentinel number 12. Inner 8% of the Inner memory is used to supply sensory data to their users. This ensures that whatever happens in the simulated reality feels real to them. First generation Sentinels. Sentinel number 12 originally belonged to Tsukasa Okino, but he hid it in the ocean of Sector 5 so that Morimura and the others wouldn't find and retrieve it. In case something happened to him, Okino registered Hijiyama as its pilot, and the cockpit. Since any pilots would suffer enormous damage from a Kaiju strike to the Sentinels, Tsukasa Okino's original designs for the Sentinels didn't have a cockpit at all. Is that everything? Oh no. Artificial satellite in orbit. Connection gets cut off when the satellite is behind the horizon, as that puts it outside comms range. And I guess that would be it. Oh, Okino's letter. Letter left to Takatoshi Hijiyama by Tsukasa Okino, who had disappeared. Okino prepared the message in the event that something might happen to him, explaining that he had tinkered with Hijiyama's body, shared Sentinel number 12 with him, and placed the activation switch on his left forearm. Alright, well, 97% complete on Remembrance. Everybody else is done, so we will have to continue on with Renya Gouto. Let's go ahead and make a save. Alright, and we'll continue. Renya Gouto. Renya Gouto log 2188.
This data is that you, Gouto? It's been a while.
Kengo Ogata.
The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata. An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata. Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market? The catastrophic consequences? You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life. You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting.
destructive to the very end.
So is this the reveal that Kengo Ogata is the ultimate true villain?
Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death. Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Out of the survivors, the ones who would have clearance.
Ayame Park.
So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the Kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the Kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically. If Operation Aegis succeeds, a world reset will no longer be possible. This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it. Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO? I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
Remark in the UFO. Recall. Flashback. 300 meters underground, Sector 3 mainframe.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san. They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser.
Oh, nothing there.
They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
But it's Ogata's access privileges.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes, I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it? An Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated.
Hence the waves.
We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew.
Loop has been added to the thought cloud.
That would revert the situation back to the original plan, which is, in essence, your goal.
You're overthinking this.
In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis. Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible.
Fine then. Let's say all your wild speculation is correct. What do you plan to do about it?
Wow, she's really saying, oh yeah, by the way, you're probably right, but what then?
Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it. If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
So yeah, the thing that we already found out, but actually confronting them with it.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis, a thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Gouto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer, simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc. Under Kengo Ogata's oversight.
There we go. Kengo Ogata has been added to the thought cloud.
Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories. An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log too?
Yes. Renya Gouto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity. But you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone, and presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone. That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much.
Wow, I was waiting for her to pull that out.
Goodbye.
To be continued.